Wait. Calling, ready for war like Korea. Headlining shows out in Poland. You should be cleaning my mansion. My peasants disgusting. Why don't you act like a Hoffman and go get to dustin'? Yeah, latex so much. Go clean my crown. You can hear my haters from way up here. They don't make a sound. Money goes on these white paint on my toes. When I send a new bay alert, gonna be mad. Jumping in the bins and I switch to the ghost like who's you? Remember this face cause I'm that you gon' lose to. Dripping in ice, you looking at you. It's squad goals win. Are you pretty like no?
I never did anybody, but I got something to do with that. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving the. I told him the 100. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me some rats in the morning, I had me up by the morning, I had me some breaks by the morning, I had a sis by the morning, I got on a meat on the morning, the rats keep me up on the podium, I had a in my shoulder, you got a bitch, jumping in the bed with 2 dark teeth, and who's you? My shawty pulling up with a real bad, you too, dripping my swag.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. First down. Knight. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Danielle Hunter in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Back to throw. Knight. And the pressure gets to him again. Everson Griffin in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
All right, now, look at 56. Look at...
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterback's got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Sam Martin on to kick it away. 28. Yards on the return, but for a moment looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
To throw on 2nd down. Schaefer nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Knight, and a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Now here's the first carry for Amir Abdullah. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Operating from the gun, Knight, and that is going to be incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be.
Possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. To throw on 2nd down. Schaefer. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Summers. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. He got 29 yards that time.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Detroit! Gun!
From the gun, Schaefer throwing the out route incomplete. That's Cook. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green.
Operating from the gun. Schaefer. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39. Detroit. Gun.
From the gun, Schaefer. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football, and they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run for it with Cook. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. Here is Cook on 3rd and goal. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
On 4th down, Schaefer. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
To throw from his end zone. Knight. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. First down, here's the run with Cook. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He makes a wonderful play there off the corner, protecting his side of the field.
Oh, that reminds me of the great defenses of old, doesn't it? The Pittsburgh Steelers, Steel Curtain. They would not let you get on the field if you could only do one thing. You had to be a complete guy, and you had to be able to tackle.
Now, I know I've said this before, but you know I wasn't alive when the Steel Curtain was playing. I know them, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
I'm going to keep peppering that in there, and one of these days you're going to think that you were.
Here we go. 319. 319.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Schaefer got his man complete over the middle. That's Summers. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Operating from the gun. Schaefer. And pressure. He's brought down.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
To throw on 2nd down, Schaefer. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And it's 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Detroit!
From the gun, Schaefer. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Detroit! Gone!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dust.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position. Because anyone can go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their level.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. He is racking the sacks up. Charles, 5 last week, now 2 here.
I don't care what they've done in scheme. It's not working. I mean, you can do it all day long, all night long. They did it all week, and it hasn't worked. And, in fact, on that last sack, I thought I saw him drop a Pro Bowl ballot at the feet of the quarterback and say, here's a 10, right in my name.
He keeps playing like this, and be dropping those ballots from a plane above the city. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Detroit! Set! Green 39! Green 39!
Throwing on 1st down. Schaefer. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Two minutes to play here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. Looking to throw on second down. Schaefer. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
You talk about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half to carry that with them. It's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mode.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well. Extra point good by Prater, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Throwing to start the drive. Schaefer. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's second down.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick six on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Throwing again. Schaefer. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 1st and 10, Schaefer. Escaping the pressure right. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
I know retirement ceremonies, a rocking chair is often one of the major gifts, but don't give this guy one just yet. He may be plus 30, but my goodness, how about that effort?
Yeah, he's not that old. Hey, I'm on the wrong side of 32.
You okay? You feeling all right?
I'll be all right.
Okay,
I just need some chocolate and a box of tissues. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
To throw on second down. Schaefer. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Gun! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit!
Operating from the gun, Schaefer. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs, as the first half is winding down, and the Vikings are able to strike for 6. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Wilson now to kick this one away. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. On first down, Knight, a dump off for Abdullah. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
All right, now, lucky 56, lucky 56. Gone, 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 gone.
A final shot before break. Knight, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, that'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Throw left side complete. It's Summers. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Detroit! Detroit! Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19. Hey, we got to get this stop here, Dave.
Throwing on first down. Schaefer eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Now, let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Gun, gun. Gun, gun.
From the gun, Schaefer. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Summers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there of 22. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. 1st and 10. Schaefer flushed to his right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Lions have recovered. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
Following the fumble recovery, Knight. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Knight. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw. Unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. On 1st down, Knight. He goes underneath to Abdullah. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it's a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Knight. And he will find his man on the outside. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
They come out here in the eye. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. They get it to him running left. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Now let's go. 3-19.
Looking to throw. Knight. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. As his guys are in for 6. And the Lions are in for 6. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Prater for the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Throwing on first down. Schaefer throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Schaefer, and he rifles one incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
Detroit!
From the gun, Schaefer, throw left side complete. It's Summers, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Lucky 56. 56. All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
On 1st and 10, Knight. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Knight finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. And now we're going to get a delay of game. And that's going to back him up halfway. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was. I
think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
To throw on 3rd down. Knight. He's got his man, Boyd. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, 1st down. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
On 1st down, Knight. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that.
That's
Anytime
right.
we have
That's
a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So out now come the Lions. We saw a number of good games early in the interception. Knight firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
Throwing on 1st down. Knight. Quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Operating from the gun. Knight. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but For the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Well run here, Abdullah. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Knight. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter, you got to feel pretty good as a defense.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Back to the air on 2nd down. Knight. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10.
Gone! Detroit! Detroit!
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10.
Detroit! Detroit! Hot! Hot!
From the gun, Knight. That is caught at the 7. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. In for the score. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Extra point good by Prater. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Prater now set to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Back 99 Philly, here we go! No, check, Patriot!
On 1st and 10, Schaefer. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw on 2nd down. Schaefer, throw left side on target to Thielen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. On first down, Schaefer. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 more there and another first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Gun.
Throwing on first down, Schaefer. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Gun, gun. Gun, gun. Watch it now, Barney. Barney. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hot.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Schaefer. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And Detroit getting set to go now. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On first down, Turner. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. They'll keep it on the ground. Turner. And he will be stopped here for no gain, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Knight. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Here's Sam Martin now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. Charles, I think back to your earlier statement about the visitors being the underdogs needing to win that turnover battle. And this defense, they forced 2 turnovers so far. Big reason why they lead this game.
Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers in bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch, but it's plenty in this game, exactly the formula they need. And I got to tell you, partner, I like it when you think back to something I said that actually comes true. It's actually right.
It happens more often than you might think. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Now let's go. Blue Landy. Blue Landy.
They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He's back to throw. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. The Vikings on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue Landy. Blue Landy.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. Back to throw. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. Looking to throw. Schaefer. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Carlson now to kick this one away. This will be taken very short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'll be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Vikings, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. And for Charles Day.
I got so much beef, I could barely sleep. Paranoia got me losing on my Z's all day. Good Lord, mama praying on the knees all day. If you still frontin' when I up it, I'ma squeeze. Bad companies, bad for your company. Bad companies, bad for your company. Company in the ski mask in case you come for me. Got it in the ski mask in case you come for me. When I say I got beef, they don't want no beef. When they say they got beef, they don't want to eat. If he said he want, they don't want no steam. Put it on it. Had a bachelor's degree, PhD, I sell it. Fix the face and fix the weed. Now working on the self-esteem. Hit a block, yo, this flop. Where you at? Pin it. My new map location be the flop on the app.
Money and company, no, baby. I don't need no the company. You can't hang, baby. We don't want you around here. Ice on my neck and it's froze. Santa's reindeer. You got bad. It's the same here. Bad company, little bro. You can't hang here. Getting money, so the phone keep on coming. Phone ringing, so you know the jumping. They looking at me. He owe me some money. Hit him with the night crumping. Whitey playing games. They don't want no problems with me. My got good. I know I brought them. Might not hit a bad. Someone. Well, opposition, move on. So I
dark shades, too much. Got the belly, see the acting brand new like I don't see it when I do. Who them folks? Who too close? Give me room, phony folks. Play it close, do the most. Don't they bad company? That's bad for your company. Bad company, that's bad for your company. Mad cow disease, now you in a ton of beef. Tuck underneath my new blue dungarees. Flintstone bust down, color Murakami. Fruity Pebble, Basil, Wilma, Betty, Fred, and Barney. Bad, from out of town, I think she model Abercrombie. Wrist game, Lucky Charmy, told my jeweler leprechaun me. I'ma come clean, I got heat. Paranoia got me rolling in my sleeves. Okay, hating cause I'm up and up the trees. Whole team got beats on their teeth all day. I got so much beef, I could barely sleep. Paranoia got me losing on my Z's all day. Good Lord, mama praying on the knees all day. If you still frontin' when I up it, I'ma squeeze.
I'm above average.
Y'all know his name?
Hey, yo, Mac,
Ladies and gentlemen, C5. Wayne time. Yeah. Zone. Let me see your shoulders work. I mean, I don't know what y'all came here to do, but if you ain't got a lighter, what for?
What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Wow, get the though. I don't bluff, bro. At your head, like a buffalo. You a roughneck, I'm a cutthroat. You a tough guy, that's enough jokes. Then the sun died, the night is young though. The diamonds still shine, in the rough. What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, where the ones go? It's a show, put you front row. Talking bro, let your tongue show. Money over and above, that is still my favorite love quote. Put the aside, what the for? I sleep with the and she don't snow. What the yo? Where the love go? Trade the ski mask for the it's a bath. Where the suns go? It's a Swiss beat. That'll drums go. If she's iffy, that'll go. If she's sip, double cup toast. I got a duffel full of hundos. That'll love go. Where's the uproar? What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Wow, get the though. I don't bluff, bro. At your head like a buffalo. What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Wow, get the though. I don't bluff, bro. At your head like a buffalo. Get the though. I don't bluff, bro. I come out the scuffle without a scuffle. Bro, I don't though. Yellow diamonds up close, catch a sunstroke at your front door with a store. Knock, knock, who's there's how it won't go. Just the jungle, so have the utmost for the nutsos. And we nutso, what the bro? Where I'm from, bro. We grow up fast, we roll up slow. We throw up, she throw up. Dreadlock, ain't time like you don't know. Put the in the bag like a lawnmower. Head pull back like a cornrow. Extra in the stash like a console. Listening to Bono, you listen to Darno. What the bro? Where the love go? Swizzy, he the chef. I like my lunch gross. Just look up, bro. There the scuds go. I see the. But where did bro go? To the unknown. Only way he coming back is through his unborns. If you see what's in my bag, think I'm a lord. It's empty when I give it back. Now where's the uproar? What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Wow, get the though. I don't bluff, bro. At your head like a buffalo. What the though? Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Wow, get the though. I don't bluff, bro. At your head like a buffalo.
Money back, with me pretty too, they look like bras.
Don't be talking sideways.
Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now?
Mama watching television, telling me avoid the system. Hoping I ain't lose religion, texting prayer hands, hope the message sending on. Know I've been blessed, I've been seeing prophets, mostly yellow shirts, louder than the broccoli, dancing in my chucks, feeling out of body, safe to say the man got me on.
Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now?
All in my system, been the one I'm kissing. Why might extensions out of look like expeditions on? Man, it's too loud. Hear me in your city, cause when I start spitting too much drive, need some power steering, cruising to a better vision, y'all.
Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Mama, dirty the roads that I've traveled, but I'm on my way. Mama, trust all the steps on my journey, 'cause I'll be okay.
I know it's gotta hurt when you know you could've had a president. Guess that I would rather be the man. Maybe one day I'll go back to school. Think I'm probably kidding, but I still mean it. They've been trying to screw me, but I've been a genius. Daddy looking more like home since I made moves.
Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now? Can you hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me, hear me now?
Renegade, renegade, renegade,
They call a podcast Poppy. Kinkos, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop, whole game in the chokehold.
I be out on a late night, opposite a play fight. See sign break night, this break night. My wristwatch is like a brake light. And you can get it right on your gravesite. So tell me something I don't know. $50 pizza when I'm eating in Soho. I heard that you in love with the stuff in your hate me, they hate me. What should I do? Keep getting money. It's funny, I was just like you. Super Bowl Sunday. With the facts. Security guard told Kevin Hart to relax. Oh!
Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop, whole game in the chokehold. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop, whole game in the chokehold.
I reinvented myself, they sorta hated it. I reinvented myself and upgraded it. Traded in the Jews, copped a couple new ones. Lost a couple friends and got a couple new ones. Upstairs and downstairs, the balcony. These oceanside views, the alchemy. Ain't nothing crazy like the city in the summertime. So when it's winter, I still be on my summer grind.
Handle your business. Handle your business.
Loyal and honor, don't break the bro codes. The more red rose, max with the rose gold. Whoever counted me out, they can't count. Oh!
Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, gave me the chokehold. Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, gave me the chokehold. They call a podcast Poppy. Kinkos, I see they tryna copy. Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, gave me the chokehold. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax. Chillax, 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 chillax.
Relax, 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 relax. Oh! Relax, 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 relax. Oh! Relax, 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 relax. Oh! Relax, 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 relax. What?
Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop home, gave me the chokehold.
We want back ends. Wipe my sins. They can't win. No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again. We wake them up. The champs is in. Champion. We won't.
What's up with it? Shit, cooler. You already know. Oh yeah, and if it's Fortnite, it ain't me. I'm surprised you ain't watching the competition videos from today, looking at what they do. Yeah, they got the competitive regular team tournament going on right now. CJ in the top 32. He just got by his last round. And then Terrence Webster, he beat Problem. It's just I ain't smoking no bullshit. It's still going on. It's like in the top 16. I think they're done for the day. They'll start back tomorrow. It's that gas.
Huh? You got some gas?
No. I was hitting the pipe. Who winning y'all game? So I guess you ain't gonna be gambling no more, huh? Yeah. I got that too. Yeah, I play a little bit. Yeah, Torrance Webster just posted. He already in the top 16. Torrance Webster. Okay, he plays tomorrow at 2. Torrance Webster. No, I ain't got that link on Facebook. But I got it. I just went to YouTube, typed in EA Sports. You can replay it. You hear me? That shit don't work no more. Don't work, bro. Not if somebody's sending pressure, especially. What?
Are you done?
No, man, chill.
When are you gonna be done?
Go play.
When are you gonna be done? Cause I'm getting bored. When are you gonna be done?
Not that long. Go play, or I ain't gonna be done.
How long till Connor gets back?
He's staying the night out tonight.
Oh. Do you think he cares if I want to play the PlayStation?
No, go.
Okay.
Yeah, me and Juan play a lot online, so I respect this
This
game.
first video as soon as you go up on EA Sports.
It's going to be a dogfight, but we'll see.
All right, well, may the best man win. Back to the casters.
All right, thank you so much, Rico. Scott Cole back with you, much to either your delight or your chagrin. Adam Rankin, I'll let you know in a minute. Yeah, please. Grocery and user holding it down like a fat kid on a blanket. And now we're going to have the opportunity to find out who's going to be the 16. We already know about Mo. Right. Mo's come in very focused. Madden fans, we got something special for you. We got the #1 player in all of Madden 17 playing the #1 player.
Yeah, me and Juan play a lot online, so I respect this game. He's glitchy, as he would tell you. It's going to be a dogfight, but we'll see.
All right, well, may the best man win. Back to the casters.
All right, thank you so much, Rico. Scott Cole back with you, much to either your delight or your chagrin. Adam Rankin, I'll let you know in a minute. Yeah, please. Grocery
Man, I
user
don't wanna
holding
watch
it
this
down
whole
like a fat kid
fucking
on a
shit,
blanket.
man.
And now we're going to have the opportunity to find out who's going to be the 16. We already know about Mo. Right. Mo's come in very focused. He had a disappointing last year, and he said, hey, I'm going to kick off this first year. I'm going to try to make a deep run. And he really needs it. I think not only from a legitimacy standpoint, because I still believe he's a top 5 Madden player of all time. Of course. But if you can carry that momentum, anything can happen in Madden once you get that confidence back. Yeah, we were talking about it. I was throwing it back at the time at Super Bowl 50 and what he won. And people are like, yeah, but you hear that? Yeah, I'm not. I heard Grocery say that was pre-MDS. That might have been pre-Donnie Moore, but for me, he's got a belt. Yeah, me too. I mean, you put a belt on, you got a belt. Yeah, he was wearing a belt. I was there. I saw it. So I think, but again, it's important because as all these young names come in, we've seen a huge wave of guys come in and start kind of replacing some of the brand names that we're familiar with. Guys like probably you see. It was nutty when we were down there. It was disturbing at times and exciting at times. Well, it is exciting because anytime that there's something new, I think everybody's always going to rally around that. There was even a point in time, and I know a lot of the millennials who are watching this right now won't believe a word that I'm about to say, but this is millennials like 30 now? Whatever. But this is the absolute truth. There was a time when people were legitimately happy with the New England Patriots winning a Super Bowl. I was there. I witnessed it. But at some point, you want to see some of your blood. And that's, what we're seeing here. But a guy like Sirius Rowe is like, no. I'm not ready to go away too soon. I hear my producer yelling at me in some in the ear, and I'm just trying to get settled in here, getting ready to go here for this next couple matches here. And boy, for Problem to go down, I was not seeing because he was coming in with some of the best defense in the running game, but could not get his offense going. And so we talked about Problem, him making the run, and him legitimate his legacy. And I could talk about it all day, but I think it would be better if you hear from the man himself, Eric Problem, right?
I feel good after day one. Max point differential, so feeling good going into single 11. I don't have no fears when it comes to Madden. We're all out here trying to play and win. So that's just my goal, just to win. Keys to success in the tournament, playing great defense, and just controlling the game on offense, just pounding the ball and hoping that I can put my opponents in some tough situations.
Yeah, and it was crazy to see Adam. Like he was absolutely just in a box. Yeah. He couldn't get anything going. He held his opponent to low scoring, right where he couldn't get anything going on offense, and of course he's out. Yeah, that happens.
You know, and as much as he had worked on that defense, and it looked great, just couldn't convert when he needed to. A couple of plays here and there. I mean, I don't think obviously it doesn't take it.
Michael Skimbo here trying to defend his belt here in Vegas. We're here for the first time. They didn't have this tournament here for a couple of years. User and growth has done a great job. The staff here has been fantastic. Not only this weekend, but throughout the last couple of years. It's become one of the most favorite Madden events. So for them to do a mashup, and say, hey, we're going to show some respect to those guys in Vegas. We're bringing the belt there. We're going to pass it out tomorrow. We're trying to get down to the 16th. What a great idea that was. And again, everybody here, including everybody here at the facility, and what a great facility it is. Everybody in the surrounding area, up and down Fremont Street, even for those of us who are staying down the Las Vegas Strip. It's been a great opportunity to get out here and get a hand on the show. One of the best cities in the world. Video game. You know the funny thing, I'll tell my story. I was one of the first broadcasters ever to talking in the 2000s. I was broadcasting Counter-Strike 1.3. College's original Quake 3. I'm telling you, way back. Of course, then I had to get a real job and live life. But 6 years ago, I started broadcasting esports again. And it was an event for Atari and Denny's. And it was 3 floors below us, right there in that open space near the Denny's right here in Vegas. So it's funny how some things come full circle. It's going to be back in Vegas, a place I haven't been in really 6 years. Is that right? Yeah. Well, it's great to have you there. And I had no idea the video was here. So when I walked into it here, I was like, I told my man Joe Lynch, who works for EA, I said, it was 6 years ago, I can just stand right here where we're standing. So right when there was a Gillian's downstairs, I don't know, I got the Heart Attack Grill, It's just the heart of downtown Las Vegas. I tell you who hasn't had a lot of fun in this game. Like, he's had fun up to this moment, but Michael Skimbo right now has got him absolutely boxed up with Calvin Ridley, and that's at the end of the half. So there's all your yardage. That should be it. They're talking about it right now. It's going to be interesting who gets the ball here. I believe it's Jim. 27 to nothing. I mean, this kickoff is Jim. Should be it. They're going to push through. 24 is the mercy. Point differential does not matter. You can see them talking to the officials. Sure, that's got to do the 29. Yeah, GG. I always want to make sure. You never want to jump the gun, and I think I call a game, but 24 points in the ball. That's the mercy rule, and you can see 2 competitors there. What? 2 belt winners.
What?
Going to come up, not just a little short. It's going to come up well short against Skimbo. We've got another game coming up right here soon between Young and Lawrence. Lawrence. What do you think about Skimbo? That's the first time we've seen him this weekend. That was tough. It was impressive. And again, we're going to talk about how the final score was 27-0. Skimbo was out there exerting his dominance, one of the greatest of all time. But at the same time, K-Mike got kind of boxed in because he had a couple early drives where he went for it on 4th down. He was the old school of Madden, like I'm always going for it no matter what. So, you know what? He turned the ball over, got the 6 points, and then he picked 6. That was it. You're going to see a lot of that and more on the CW January 8th at 9 p.m. If you didn't see it last year, the most watched television sports event. I know, hey, props to League of Legends and all you guys doing crazy stuff online. It's all the most watched television event. And now those guys from Hard Knocks are back. They're documenting all the things we didn't see. There was hundreds of games that happened. You guys are just getting a spoonful of what we got going. And here we go. Rocking and rolling. Got going out of rank. Here comes the next one right to the living room. With Kansas City and Atlanta. We're going to find out who's who. And we should be ready to go. I'm going through things that have been unfair. So it's
It's an explanation that lays the existence of evil at the responsibility of the deities, of the gods.
Pandora is telling a theme that people believe to be true for a long time. That these gods, these extraterrestrial gods, were in control of human society. Pandora was an unleashing of entities or beings to cause these things to happen.
The box itself might have been some sort of portal that when you open the box, you may actually create a doorway that a whole variety of nasty entities, spiritual beings, or extraterrestrial life, potentially, was able to fly into the earth through.
Might the story of Pandora's box be describing the release of negative beings upon the Earth by extraterrestrials, as ancient astronaut theorists propose? Could it be that these dark forces are actual entities that infiltrated our world?
If we look into some of the Eastern legends, we come across beings like the jinn, who could, on occasion, provide goodness and help, and on other occasions were like demons and could provide all kinds of evil and all kinds of temptation. So that's the theory, that the forces of good and evil are perhaps personal beings of some sort.
The jinn are really of some alternative world, but they're able to pass through gateways and come into our world to influence us. So you have to wonder perhaps if the jinn aren't in some ways some kind of extraterrestrial force that's using other dimensions to appear and influence us in some way.
Could it be that the stories of the jinn and of Pandora's box are actually accounts of extraterrestrials purposely unleashing dark forces upon humanity, as ancient astronaut theorists suggest? And if so, might this be evidence that alien entities exist that are intent on man's destruction? Perhaps clues can be found by examining the beliefs of a Christian sect that was denounced as the Church of Satan and ultimately exterminated.
Marriage material. He's already married.
Living large.
Living with his mama.
Entrepreneur?
Unemployed.
Oh! And here we see the artist making an attempt to bare his soul.
It's just a gray dot.
Yeah, you can get a mortgage that avoids PMI, but there's no way to avoid MIP on an FHA.
Hey!
This'll help.
Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans makes the complex simple.
Right.
Understand the details and get approved in as few as 8 minutes by America's largest mortgage lender.
This is not another 18-blade razor.
Because this is one blade from Philips Norelco. A blade for beards and stubble. Shape and shave any length. And be your best you with one blade from Philips Norelco. Innovation and you. Philips Norelco.
Ordering takeout.
Finding the best route.
Talking for hours.
Planning for showers. Checking the news.
Buying new shoes.
Burning some fat.
Sharing the latest viral cat.
Catching that replay.
Text night and day.
Do all the things you like to do with a wireless plan designed for you. Talk, text, and data for only $25 a month. Nationwide coverage, no contracts. Consumer Cellular, ranked #1 by J.D. Power. Call, go online, or visit any Target.
Here's the story of Green Mountain Coffee Roasters Sumatra Reserve. Let's go to Sumatra. The coffee here is amazing because the volcanic soil is amazing. So we give farmers like Vin more plants to grow more delicious coffee, which helps provide for Vin's family. All for a smoother tasting cup of coffee. Green Mountain Coffee Roasters.
Do you ever feel like your to-do list never gets done? I can do this all myself, but I just don't have the time. That's why I use Tackle. Simply choose a chore, select a background check provider, and the day and time you want it done. Hang up a TV? Tackle. Install a ceiling fan? Tackle. Furniture assembly? Tackle. Then my problem's solved and my handyman list gets done. So start enjoying more of your life by going to Tackle.com or download the Tackle app for free today. Hit your to-do list? Done with Tackle.
We're OfferPad, and we want to buy your home. We're the new way homes are sold. Just go to OfferPad.com.